Okay, guys. It doesn't matter. But today we're talking about Phantom Strider, one of the biggest well, not the biggest, but one of the pioneers of YouTube. And sad news has actually, happened. He can't afford YouTube anymore. Basically, because his editing and all that, he has to stay up day and night to make a YouTube video. Sorry, I didn't want you guys to have to deal with the fan in the background. But all this video was 16 years ago popular. Let me actually go to... Basically, he cannot afford YouTube anymore. But because he can't afford the editing and all of that, so he needs help on his Patreon. Basically, go follow him on Twitter, subscribe to him, and go on his Patreon to support him. If you can right now. I don't want you guys to spend money that you need for food or bills. I'm just saying, if you can lend a hand, please. Because he said he will have a job. I'm not saying he won't. He will get a job. But just like most YouTubers, I don't know if every YouTuber likes being a YouTuber. Actually, yeah, every YouTuber. We love our job, and we want to entertain you guys. That's the whole reason we do this, is to entertain. Yes, there's money involved to support it, but we make videos to make videos. But let me find the video. So, Phantom Strider.
Up until now, but I basically have to end the channel, as for the first time in 8 to 10 years, I can no longer afford to keep making videos on Phantom Strider. I'll break this video up into why this is happening and what's going to happen to the channel next. The reason this is happening is, in the last few months, views have dropped so dramatically that I can no longer afford to pay the bills, rent, basic living expenses. Over the years, I've relied on ad revenue almost exclusively to survive. So as a result, in order to make sure I can pay the bills, I'm gonna have to leave YouTube and go back into full-time work. If you're curious, my current plans are to do either electrician work or plumbing work, if someone will hire me anyway. Now, there's a very, very unlikely chance, a cosmic anomaly perhaps, that enough people will become $2 to $5 patrons to essentially save my channel, and they will be my new bosses. I've put the Patreon link in the description, but don't get me wrong, that would be a dream come true as I love this job. But I'm being realistic and not counting on it. I'll explain shortly why this dramatic drop in views has occurred, but I do want to preface that with how grateful I am for the time I have had here. As I've had a really good run. I released my first top video, Best Futurama episodes, about 10 years ago now. YouTube has been by far the best job I have ever had, and I will always be thankful for this experience.
And yeah, he can't afford basic living expenses because of the ad revenue. And I don't want someone's job that end, or career that does make them happy, to just end. Because I would hate that to happen to me or anybody else. Because if the channel does end, one will be dead, or we physically can't really do anything to keep the channel going. And that's my sad part, is there's not probably gonna be enough subscribers and to support us when we're actually adults and we have to live by ourselves. Because then if YouTube doesn't support it, we might have to leave it to find actual jobs. And that's sad. Hopefully, I've been hoping to, that one day it will get enough and we actually start seeing revenue to try to save up or something to make money and pour money from that not all of it, but pour some of it into getting video games or supporting animation.
And it was so cool when I recently discovered that half my community was on the spectrum like me, in a poll sample size of 19,000 anyway. It's not ideal to leave YouTube, but I'm okay to end Phantom Strider gracefully and quietly. Full disclosure, in the last few months I've been working on editing, writing or filming, often all night, in order to make sure I've got something out for the quarter or so viewers who are still tuning in. Because things have gotten so tight I can't even afford editing help anymore, and I like to do videos properly. Apart from my wife, this channel and this community has been my everything for so long, and I refuse to cut corners in videos. I will not deliver you a shoddy video. But writing, editing and filming all night has been affecting my mental health pretty badly at this point. But since views have dropped so much, I never get to stop. I never get to slow down. Revenue is getting slimmer every month, every day at this point, and frankly, I'm just scared. As to why viewers have suddenly packed up and gone, based on my years here, I have a theory, but I'm trying not to speculate too much as I'm already really good at attacking and nitpicking my own work. So I try to always give a variety of different topics to you in videos and put my heart into every one, and I hope that comes through. All I can do is my best, but unfortunately, my best just isn't good enough for YouTube anymore. It was enough in 2014 YouTube, but it's not enough in 2024 YouTube. The change I've noticed...
I'm saying that support them, please. We need people to support them because I'm subscribed and I don't have my own money, so I can't donate my own money because I don't have my own account or anything, so I don't own like a bank account or anything because I'm still a child. Like, if I was an adult, yeah, I would help him. But I need your guys' help if you can. If you're an adult watching this or can ask for help, please ask. If they won't, then that's fine, but please help Phantom Strider so he doesn't have to end it.
I used to be able to make a video and people would generally click on it because they think, hey, Phantom Strider released a video and I'm curious to see what he's talking about. It wasn't required that what I was talking about was an incredibly clicky or controversial topic. Viewers clicked because they just wanted to hear my opinion on a variety of different topics. But in 2024, that's not the case on my channel anyway. Whatever's happened, that's okay. 2014 YouTube was a very different place to 2024 YouTube. So, what happens from here? Basically, there's two things that could happen. The most likely thing is I go back into full-time work. The second, much less likely scenario of what could happen is this. The Patreon link is in the description. If enough people become $2 to $5 monthly Patreon members that I don't have to pay the bills with ad revenue I don't have, that would save my channel and I could stay here and keep doing what I love. For the first time in 10 years, I would be safe on YouTube. Whoever's a patron will be my new boss. For half a cup of coffee per month or whatever they want to give, I'll give them exclusive member videos, I'll give them shoutouts, I'll give them early ad-free videos, and I'll keep producing videos on YouTube for as long as my new bosses want me to. And if we reach special goal markers, I'll produce goal videos, videos I've always wanted to do. But most importantly, I promise any videos I make, I will always make them authentic videos that speak to you as a person, that treat you like a person and not just a number or a fan. You're not a big beautiful bee or whatever. I will always speak to you like a friend and an equal. Always. So anyway, whatever the case, if you personally think I deliver a good service to people and that I'm worth staying on here, and you can spare a couple of dollars, I would be honored if you could be my new boss. I'll stay here making videos as long as people want me to. Again, Patreon link in the description. I'm embarrassed to admit, I only just realized YouTube memberships takes 30% of all creators' money while Patreon only takes 8%. And given I already feel terrible asking for this at all, I like it'll take less to reach basic living goals if I ask for Patreon rather than YouTube memberships. But all that said, even if I don't reach the basic living goal, I totally understand. And obviously, I'm not shutting down the channel completely. My old video library will still be here, but I will have to end production of new videos and go back into full-time work. I won't deliver a crappy product to you. If I am forced to end Phantom Strider, I will of course end Patreon and memberships too. If I may be transparent with you though, I'm scared. And as I said, I feel terrible asking for help at all. But if enough people do pledge, I promise you, I will do my best to keep bringing people regular, varied, interesting content for as long as I'm still breathing. Whether or not you're able to help, thank you for hearing me out. And thank you if you've watched my videos before. You're the reason I was able to stay here on ad revenue for so long. And hey, I've had a good run. For once, I'm gonna sit for a short time and wait for help. If help doesn't come, that's okay. I'll put my helmet back on and get to work. Thanks for watching.
You okay?
And that's something I don't really want to happen. Well, I don't know why I said really. I don't want it to happen. Oh, he unlisted the video. That's a bad sign. That is not a good sign. Trying to see if it... But if you want to, I'm not saying you have to. If you want to, you can give him $2, $5, or even $10. There's also $25 and please support him. I want him to get on to keep this job for as long as he can, because as some old people don't see, he brightened a lot of people's days. Like how, you know how you have a favorite actor, Chris Pratt, you know, all that? That's kind of what he is to us. Our Chris Pratt, our... I don't know any other YouTuber. But there's a lot of stuff you get from going to his Patreon, too. And this is a shout out, not a sponsor. I'm not getting paid for this. You can chat. you don't have to pay for this, but you can chat with him or help him out and pay. You don't even have to pay that much a month. You can pay 25, 10, 5, or just $2 a month. And I really want this dude to keep his job. So go to Patreon, look up Phantom Strider. Or Josh Strider, I don't know. And yeah. But in the video there will be a link in the description, but if I can't deliver that, then you can go to his channel, go to this, you could go to his channel, and at the top there'll be welcome, and then you'll see that and click on it, and that's his Patreon. He needs your help.
Up until now.
And if you want me to just record the video of him talking, I could if you guys ask for it. So you don't have me just talking over it the entire time. And if he takes it down, then I'll just keep it down. Because then that tells me that he really doesn't want it up. But see you guys next time. Go to his Patreon. I don't care if you like or subscribe on this video. I honestly don't care if you do that. All I want you is to try to support him as much as you can. Because I can see he cares about his job. And all of you guys. And he cares about his fans and stuff. His viewers. But see you guys next time. Bye bye.